Coming up in Cedar Valley today, Wartburg homecoming preparations are in full swing in anticipation of tomorrow's event. Senior golfer Rochelle Beardsley has made history at Wartburg. Virginia students are fighting back on political views. This is Cedar Valley Today. I'm Alyssa Edwards. Wartburg's homecoming is in full swing today as preparation begins for the many activities that will take place on Saturday. Students are putting finishing touches on floats for the parade and booths for the Renaissance Fair. Decorations such as tents on the campus lawn for alumni dinners and window paintings are displayed all throughout Wartburg's campus. Alumni and parents have been making their way back to campus in preparation for this weekend.
My favorite part is just all of the crazy things that go on. Like, we have castle capers and we have comedians that come in. We have the game, which is always so much fun. Walking in the parade is actually way more fun than I thought it was going to be. When I did it last year, I was like, oh my god, I have to walk and exercise this early in the morning, but it was so much fun.
Wartburg women's golfer Rochelle Beardsley has made a lot of shots in her career on the golf course. This year, after the Iowa Conference Championships held at Prairie Links Golf Course in Waverly, Beardsley made history by being the first women's golfer to win 4 consecutive Iowa Conference individual titles.
But to win 4 conference titles it's humbling and it's surreal, and I've just enjoyed it. Being here for 4 years, getting to attend 3 national tournaments. It's a little difficult for me to put into words. It's still sinking in.
Shortly after the team's first preseason practice, Beardsley was faced with a unique challenge. She had to overcome a battle with mono before getting on the golf course for her senior season.
So for me, knowing what my limits were and accepting that I couldn't go as hard and as full as I wanted to right away was difficult. I had to learn to listen to my body to see how I felt.
When Beardsley was finally able to get back on the course, she was thankful for her teammate, Brooke Klosterman, to be pushing her to be her best.
Then to have her on my team was a nice change because we think about the game similarly. We're both competitive. So to have her be there to push me and for me to push her is good for both us and the team.
While the fall golf season is over, Beardsley is still looking forward to the spring season for a chance to get back to the NCAA Division III Nationals. Reporting for Night Vision, I'm Riley Cole.
When the spring season gets underway, Beardsley will be golfing her best to try to claim an individual bid to the NCAA tournament. West High School will honor its Wahawk military veterans on tonight during the West First Mason City football game at Waterloo Memorial Stadium. The special ceremony will take place between the sophomore and varsity football games at 7 p.m. West will honor and salute the Wahawk graduates during a special recognition event, which will include a musical performance. Presidential candidates continue to gain and lose supporters. The Washington Post editorial board is endorsing Hillary Clinton to be the next leader of the free world. The newspaper outlined its endorsements in an online editorial yesterday, saying Clinton is not the lesser of 2 evils, but a choice Americans can be proud of. The Post accused of Donald Trump's 2015 recording makes vulgar remarks about sexual assault of women sent shockwaves across the world. The recording has Trump campaign and the Republican Party scrambling to undo its damage. In Thursday's editorial, the Washington Post used several adjectives to describe Trump, including bigoted and intellectually lazy. Students at the world's largest Christian university are protesting their president's support of Donald Trump. A student group at Liberty University in Virginia posted a letter online taking a stand against Jerry Falwell Jr. The university president, Falwell, appeared on CNN's Aaron Burnett out front Wednesday defending the GOP presidential candidate amid allegations that he sexually assaulted women. After the break, Waverly Public Libraries hosted teen event.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Tonight is Nerf night for teens at the Waverly Public Library. Teens should bring their own Nerf equipment to the event. The library has a few Nerf items for people that don't own any available for use. A number of different games will be played throughout the event. This event is for teens ages 12 to 18. Contact Teen Librarian Emily at emcclimon@waverly.lib.ia.us with any questions. Cedar Falls Public Library will host a Minecraft program. The program starts October 15th. In this 4-week program, participants will be able to learn how to play Minecraft or build upon any pre-existing abilities of the game. No prior experience is needed, but all skill levels are welcome. Players will get to solve puzzles and fight off enemies in this game world. Registration is required. Next, we'll take a look at what is trending in Cedar Valley today.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Here's what's trending on social media. Cedar Falls downtown will be holding their Fall Family Fun Day tomorrow. There will be free activities for kids like face painting, pumpkin painting, fall crafts, and more on the corner of 4th and Main. Hawkeye Reads is a pilot program integrating a common read into interdisciplinary courses across the campus. Recently, students and faculty met to discuss Laura McBride's We Are Called to Ride. Students also displayed artwork inspired by or relevant to the book's central narrative. The Gallagher Blue Dorn is sponsoring a beard and mustache competition on Saturday. This competition is part of College Hill Partnership's Oktoberfest. There are 4 categories people can compete in: mustache, full beard, partial beard, and freestyle. Best in Show will win 2 tickets to Nick Offerman's live show at the Gallagher Blue Horn. Now let's take a look at your local weather.
Calls me googly eyes.
And you know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness. Joining us in studio this morning is Rachel Stone, lead radiology breast navigator at the Really Health. October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What steps are you taking to spread?
We have the patients, we make like little announcements so that patients are aware that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we just promote how important it is actually to do breast self-exams, and also how important it is to have your mammograms done every year or every 2 years, kind of depending on what you and your provider decide. And also just kind of keeping aware of your own body and if there's changes.
And what would be a good time to start getting?
A good time to start getting mammograms is right around age 40. Unless you have any family history of breast cancer, then sometimes they might want to start a little bit earlier, depending on when that breast cancer was diagnosed.
Okay. And what else is your job?
I work with patients doing mammograms, ultrasounds, and also doing some x-rays. So my job also entails, as part of the breast navigator, is if a patient has to come back and have additional pictures done, and then we decide that the patient needs to have a biopsy, then I work with the patient with the biopsy and setting up when they will meet with the radiologist to get the results. And then after that, if the results come back and they need additional things done, then actually we'll be with them when they have the additional appointments with some of their providers.
Okay, and being around the diseases you are, what kinds of experience have you had with patients?
The experience I have had is whenever anybody is diagnosed with breast cancer, they're very scared. And that's why with the Breast Navigator, I'm there to help them out with any questions that they have and to try and make things go more smoothly. Because whenever anybody's diagnosed with the word cancer, that's about the only thing that they hear. They don't hear a lot of the other information. So after they leave, they can always call me back and ask more.
And what kind of procedures are used to help treat?
There is actually, they can do lumpectomies now, or they can actually do a mastectomy, kind of depending on what kind of breast cancer they have and how severe it is. And also even the patient's preference. I mean, some people just want both their breasts removed, some want just one breast, and some people are like, they don't want much done, so they just want just a lumpectomy.
And then how many women suffer with this?
About 1 in 8 in a life. So as you get older, you're at a higher risk of breast cancer, and actually even men can get breast cancer. It's not as common, about 1 in 100,000 can get breast cancer, but otherwise women, it's 1 in 8.
Okay, and thank you for joining us today, Rachel. We'll be right back after this break.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid. A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close. I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us. But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words. These are not my words. These are not my words.
That happened yesterday at Legoland in Winter Park, Florida. The security threat prompted an evacuation of the park and its hotel. The park was closed for the rest of the day. The park's general manager said they believed the threat was a hoax, but decided to evacuate out an ambulance of precaution. He says guests will be compensated for the inconvenience. Today's top stories include Wartburg homecoming preparations, Rochelle Beardsley making history, and Virginia students fighting back against their president. Thank you for watching Cedar Valley Today. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.